Well, hey there, folks. How's it going? Weird angle, but it's a bit of a strange video. We're making a display enclosure for my Quince babies. Very excited about this. We have it all figured out now. We got the background going. We have that all completed. Now we just have to add a water feature and some substrate. It's a little bit hectic right now. I'm filming 3 videos in one. There was a enclosure, the background piece I just did, and I just finished up literally like 2 seconds ago. When we're pulling the Quince monitor babies, I'm actually doing a video about taming Quince monitors, and now it's gonna lead us to actually grab those Quince monitors and put them in here. So please bear with me. It's a little bit of a hectic day right now. So the background's just awful. It's my living room. There's an AC unit and some cables. Not the best video, but we had to show off this beautiful, absolutely stunning enclosure. It's gonna be great when it's all finished. We got the final pieces going on, a little water feature. I couldn't get anything bigger because of the width of this aquarium. We got some decoration, some substrate, things like that. First thing I'll just off as a disclaimer, I know the AC unit's here. We're gonna put a higher wattage bulb in for the meantime. That AC unit's coming out in like 3 weeks, dude. We're in New England. It's already like high 70s. I don't have it on all the time. So for people are like, dude, why are you putting in here an AC? That AC unit's gonna be there for like literally 10 more days and we're taking it out. All right, with all that being said, let's put the final touches in here. Let's check out those adorable Quince monitor babies and see how they enjoyed their new setup. All right, we got the build going. It's looking great. It's a nice basic build. Of course, this is gonna be only a temporary enclosure. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But first off, let's get those Quince monitors and let's see how they enjoy their new home. Okay, and apology number 12 for you guys in this video is the fact that the birds are literally like 12 inches away from the camera mic, so you're gonna hear them. You think you've heard them before? You're gonna really hear them now. So let's talk about these Quince monitors. I was just working with them, taming them out a little bit for another video, and can you get off your brother? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, just take a look at these guys. Absolutely stunning, man. Who's a little does not like the camera, but man, what an absolutely woo! If that was a catch if I've ever seen one, my God. Still a little bit feisty, of course, as babies. We've been working with them with only for about a week or so, but you can see baby Quinces, man, really like any baby monitor, they go from 0 to 100 real quick. Oh, I'm a calm lizard, I'm calm. JK, I'm going crazy. This is Quince number 1 going in for the enclosure. The oldest out of the bunch and the largest, although Quince number 1 has definitely have been competing with that. Here we go, we got this little guy. Probably gonna do the same thing, which is pretend to be all nice and fluffy, and then boom, sprint out to an all sprint. So your brother kind of fooled you. This guy has been a little less receptive to taming. You can see he's doing a fear response. Birds, come on, man, please. It's one video, please. I'm an absolute slave to my parrots. An absolute slave. So you can see with this one, open gaping, fear response, just kind of standing as still as he can, but almost playing dead. Yeah, this one's been a little bit more trickier. Quince 2 and Quince number 3, which we'll check out in a second, have been a lot better, more receptive, but this guy, he's just not as easy to tame as the other ones, but he's still an awesome and beautiful Quince. I'm almost thinking this guy might be a high yellow. For his age, he has a lot more yellow than his siblings, so maybe, I mean, check out, this guy's pretty high yellow. I can't remember how yellow my high yellow Quince was when it was this age. But yeah, let's put him in and let's see how he enjoys the enclosure as well. Number 3, the youngest and still adorable baby. Show the baby, thank you. Look at this little nugget. This guy has been the best with taming. Don't let that say like he's tamed. He's really not. They've all, you can see, if we're not seeing those tongue flicks, those like nice long consistent tongue flicks, they are afraid and they are looking for a way to escape. I try to get like off camera when I talk about my animals because my camera's just like, oh, face, let's focus in on that and not this absolutely gorgeous animal. Oh yeah, as far as this baby's concerned, I'm not gonna pair him with the trio. He's still a little younger and I've noticed he's becoming almost like runt looking of the pair or trio. So what we're actually gonna do is put him back. We're gonna bulk him up a little bit more. That way I can ensure that he's getting all the food that I put in there versus maybe some of them are getting a little bit more than the others. This guy might be a little bit more scared, timid, so he's not gonna go for the food, whereas the others are gonna go straight for it. And things like that. This will actually be a lot better because I'll also get more time to work with him. I think out of the trio, this is gonna be my best chance of creating a very calm, nice, and friendly Quince monitor. You can see, unlike his siblings, he's not charging, still open gaping, he's not having a good time, but we're not getting that frantic motion that we were with the other two. Well, dude, I don't like to stress these guys too much out on camera. It's kind of why I don't really talk that much about them. So we're gonna put this guy up and then we'll take a look at how these guys are enjoying the new setup. Okie dokie, folks, it is the next day. Old Dakota has overslept, so I got about 2 hours to put this video together and upload it before that 4 p.m. spotlight. So let's talk a little bit, and let's talk a little fast. Oh, you thought I actually plan out my videos? No, I write these things to the very last minute, then upload them. Okay, so as far as the Quince monitors goes, we had, well... I underestimated the brute strength of a Quince monitor of this size, because you see what happened here, folks, was what the Quince monitor did was go behind the background or to the background. Hang on, I'm gonna turn this off because it's probably really annoying on the screen. Stupid HVAC systems. They used the background and then pushed it up, and then got out, and I chased them around my house, and it was not a fun experience. Oh, but don't worry, nothing a saxophone, some rocks, and an amp can't fix. They ain't going anywhere now, boys. Yeah, it was one of those stupid moments of Old Dakota, so, this probably will be a little bit more of a temporary enclosure than I originally thought. I mean, it's plenty of space for them. You can see how small they are compared. They got all this room, they got the second story. I'm probably gonna add another light. I'm gonna tape up the screen. I wanna hold a little bit more humidity than what's being held in right now. Stuff like that, but yeah, that's gonna be going real together, but that's gonna bring us actually into the next topic at hand, which is going to be, well, the big build. But first things first, we gotta check out how the little Quince baby's doing. Oh my god, I absolutely love this little thing, dude. This is going to be the tamed down Quince, I swear. Oh. Now, it's gonna be difficult doing this with one hand, however, it is first thing in the morning, so they're a little bit more calm because they're kinda chilly. Not super chilly, of course, it's around 78, 79 degrees in here, but still not that full 130 basking temp to get them all pumped and loaded. Where are you going, little one? This is the method I'm doing, just... except they're claws. It smells awful. Okie dokie, thank you. Thanks for that. Alright. I have Quince poop all over me. There was no saving that shirt. That's going straight in the laundry, boys and girls. I can't wipe that off. That was like, yeah, none of that. Anyway, let's get back to the topic at hand, which is going to be the big build. Now, I don't want to give too much away, because then the young folks and all the folks that watch me on the television and the mobile devices won't watch the actual video I make. However, I'll give you a brief concept of what the big build is going to be. As soon as we look at this little nugget. Hang on. Oh boy, that's a cutie. Yeah, in case you guys haven't noticed, my vlogging lens autofocus died, so I have to manually focus it now. and it's a huge pain in my butt, so I gotta go find another lens. Anyway, the big build. So what the build is consists is of, well, if you saw the live stream, you already know the big build, so you can skip this or watch it anyway, help me with my watch time. So what we're gonna be doing is taking these two and actually moving them over to here. This shelf isn't supposed to be here. These ball pythons aren't supposed to be here. I moved them because it was just an easy fix to make sure that everything was going right. So what we're gonna do is move this guy to this side. The Chinese water dragon is actually gonna be moved out of here. And what we are gonna be doing is putting a very, very large enclosure in here. It's gonna span about from that wall to the corner, about pretty much to where my desk is. I'll have to move my desk slightly, and then all the way, giving me about this much space, and then it's gonna be pretty much hitting the ceiling. So we've got all of this, a very big build that we're gonna be working on. What I'm gonna do within this build is make a slice of an ecosystem. Not just your simple little bioactive vivarium. I wanna take it one step further with that. I'll get into details later on, but this is going to be the biggest, most insane project I've ever attempted. It's gonna be a long project. This isn't gonna be one of these things that's built in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day, and my little dinky build wasn't built in a day either. Well, folks, there you have it. A big build. We'll go into about it probably next week. I'm gonna get started on it. We'll talk a little bit more in depth on what the plan is, what everything's gonna go on, get a lot more details going on. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today. Have you guys seen my chameleon? Look how cute he is. He's gonna do the outro. I can't see the lens, so I hope this is focusing. If you want to check me out some other places, you can always find me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, not to mention Patreon, patreon.com/jbcbexotics, where you get the up-to-date updates on everything that's going on within my breeding business. This includes things like my Argus monitors, Aki monitors, Tokay geckos, New Caledonian stuff, ball pythons. We got little ball python babies down there. It's all a good time. It's a great time. You get first dibs, first serves, and first dibs on the babies that I produce. Not to mention the fact that it only costs $1 a month, boy and girls. I say $1 a month for Patreon, patreon.com/jbcbexotics. I can't wait to see you there. Until next time, folks, we'll see you then, but then goodbye.